thinking right now.
We do. Okay, even though my face doesn't really move, this is disappointment, everybody. Because where is Miss USA? I was shocked that she wasn't in the top 5. This is a very impressive group. They were all gorgeous. They were all really inspiring.
Yes.
But I'm a little bit surprised that Miss USA is not in the mix.
Okay,
but
Lou,
personality came through, and that's what they're going to be looking at in the next round especially. So focus, think about the question, listen, show your personality. They only want to know about you. Be a diplomat, have an answer.
Yes, listen to Lou. Okay.
I'm going to do that right now.
Okay, wait. Okay, the question round is coming up, and I can't wait to see what we've got going on.
Well, it's time for the question round. Now, throughout her reign, Miss Universe travels all around the world and acts as a global ambassador. Being fast on her feet and polished under pressure is essential. Their answers will determine who moves into the final 3. Our questions tonight are coming from Miss Universe fans via Facebook. It's time to get your devices ready. With everything on the line, every vote will count, especially from you home viewers. Contestants, once I read the question, you will have only 30 seconds to deliver a clear and concise answer. Don't panic. 30 seconds is longer than you think. When your time is up, you'll hear this sound. Now, some of our contestants will be using an interpreter. South Africa is first. Here we go. South Africa, please join me at center stage. Okay, women make up 49% of the global workforce. What do you believe is the most important issue facing women in the workplace today, and why?
In some places, women get paid 75% of what men earn for doing the same job, working the same hours, and I do not believe that that is right. I think we should have equal work for equal pay for women all over the world. Thank you.
Thank you, South Africa. Venezuela, you're up. Social media has become a prominent factor in the way we perceive one another. Do you believe social media has had a positive or negative effect on the way we judge beauty?
Ahora, las redes sociales han tenido un impacto bien importante en la manera en que nosotros relacionamos en el uno y el otro. ¿Usted piensa que las redes sociales han tenido un impacto positivo o negativo en la manera en que nosotros juzgamos belleza?
Las redes sociales son lo que nosotros queremos que sean.
The social medias are what we make of them.
Nosotros tenemos que aprender a manejar las redes sociales de forma positiva y dejar las críticas destructivas.
We must use social medias in a positive way and take away any criticisms.
Detrás de cada foto, de cada red social, hay una persona, un ser humano que siente y padece.
Behind every photo, every social media account, there is a good person, a human who can feel.
Y no todos merecemos respeto.
And we all deserve respect.
Thank you, Venezuela. Thailand, it's time. What do you think has been the most important social movement of your generation and why?
I think the most important social movement so far is that we're having a aging population. But so the most important movement in our time is definitely the youth. So the youth is the future. The youth is something that we have to invest in because they're the ones who are going to look after the earth that we live in. Thank you.
Thank you, Thailand. Jamaica, step right up. Sexual harassment has been at the forefront of recent headlines. Why is it important for men and women to work together in tackling this issue?
Sexual harassment is a form of abuse, and no abuse should be tolerated, whether in the workplace or in society. I believe that men and women should come together and be professional. Leave this act alone, and anything that it happens, such as sexual harassment, should be taken into the law and should be dealt with. Thank you.
Thank you, Jamaica. Colombia, please join me over here. Okay. Terrorism is one of the main threats facing our world today. As Miss Universe, you will lead discussions on current issues with communities around the globe. How would you go about explaining terrorism to a child?
El terrorismo es uno de los peligros más grandes en el mundo. Como Miss Universo vas a tener que ser líder en conversaciones con pueblos por todo el mundo sobre los eventos actuales. Si pudieras explicar el terrorismo a un niño, ¿cómo lo harías?
Jamás he estado en la posición de la víctima, del victimario o de la familia.
I've never been a victim or a family member of terrorism.
No puedo decir a ciencia cierta cómo se siente.
I cannot really explain how it feels to be one of them.
Pero si tengo la oportunidad de hablar con un niño,
But if I had the opportunity to speak to a child,
le pediría por favor que su generación, incluso la mía,
I would tell him that please, your generation and my generation,
ya no puede estar llena de armas.
we cannot be full of weapons.
Por favor, más libros, más cultura, más amigos, más amor.
Please, more books, more culture, more friendships, and more love.
Thank you.
Thank you, Colombia. Judges, you have a tough decision to make. When we come back, we'll find out which contestants earned that coveted spot in the final three. And later, they get at last a chance to deliver their own personal message in the final word.